Hey everybody, this is Matt Davis here. In just a moment, I'm going to demonstrate adding the horizontal banding transition to videos in Clipchamp. Okay, first I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click this Google Chrome icon, which is on my taskbar. I'm going to click it now. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click in the address bar here and type in my address, www.clipchamp.com. Okay, awesome. Now you can see that brought me to the homepage here. You can see obviously it's the English version of the homepage. And now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click sign in, the sign in icon here. And now you can see we can sign in or create an account. I have to sign in. You can see we have a few options here, but I'm simply going to click continue with Microsoft. Yes, Clipchamp is currently owned and operated by Microsoft Corporation. Sorry, my email address is blurred there. I'm going to click my email address here to sign in. I've blurred my email address. I simply don't want a whole ton of spam email being sent to my inbox. So I'm going to click that now. Okay, nifty. You can see that brought me into the home area here. Okay, and I want to now enter the video editing area. So I'll move the mouse pointer up here and click create a new video, start from scratch. So we'll click it now. And excellent, that brought me into the video editing area here. So before I proceed with anything else, I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper left, click in the input box, and type in a title for this project. So we'll type in horizontal banding transition. That's an awesome original title, eh? So before I import my media, I'm just going to show you this here. In the center of the screen, you can see the preview pane. And above the preview pane, you can see the size icon. When I mouse over the size icon, you can see the alt text says change aspect ratio. I'm going to click size there. And we can see we have access to several aspect ratios. But I have to make sure 16:9 is checked. That's widescreen. I have to make sure it's checked because I'm going to be using two clips which are 1280 by 720. That's an aspect ratio, a resolution of 1280 by 720, which is an aspect ratio of 16:9. So I'm going to click that to make sure it's checked. Excellent. Now I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the left of the screen and click the import media icon. Okay, awesome. You can see my folder is already open and selected. Obviously, whichever folder it is on your hard drive is up to you. Where you put your clips is up to you. So I'm going to click the clip on the left there, hold down the control key, and click the clip on the right. They're both selected and ready to be imported. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer down and click the open icon, which is on the bottom right of the prompt box here. Okay, awesome. And perfect, both clips have been imported, and they now can be added to the timeline. I could simply drag and drop them on the timeline, but I think right now for this project it'd be better if I simply click the add to timeline plus sign, which is on the bottom right of each clip. So we'll start with the clip on top. I'm going to click add to timeline. Okay. Click the plus sign there, add to timeline. I'll click it now. And now you can see the position indicators at the end, and I'm ready to click the plus sign for the one on bottom. So I'm going to add the clip on bottom to the timeline. I'm clicking the plus sign there on the bottom right of the clip. We'll click it now. Excellent. Now we can't see both clips on the timeline very well. So I'll move the mouse pointer down here, and you can see there's 4 icons down here, but the one I need to click is this zoom out timeline. That's the one that looks like a magnifying glass with a minus sign on it. So I'll click it now. Excellent. Okay, perfect. Now, how about we simply watch these 2 clips before I add the transition, so we'll be able to compare them and know what they look like, have a mental comparison in the end. So I'm going to click the seek to start icon under the bottom of the preview pane. Perfect. And now I'm going to click the play icon, which is under the preview pane, so we can watch both clips. So I'm going to click the play icon now. Okay, nifty. Well, obviously now I have to add the horizontal banding transition between these clips. So I'll move the mouse pointer to the left and click this transitions icon here on the left. Okay, perfect. Okay, now I could type in the input box there and search, but I'm simply going to scroll down and click the horizontal banding. Now we can't see that very well, so I can wait for the double-headed arrow there and drag it over a little. You see that? And horizontal banding. I'm going to click that now and drag it down and place it between both clips. You can see there's a little plus sign there with alt text add transition. Perfect. Now I've added the transition between both these clips. So now we need to watch both these clips with the transition added, obviously. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to click export, because now I'm going to merge both clips into one longer video file so we can watch it as a full video file. So I'll move the mouse pointer up and click the export icon. We can see video quality. Your video will export as an MP4 file. Okay, perfect. And we have a few options here. We have 480p, which is best for drafts. 720p, smaller file size, faster export. That's the one I'm going to be using for this project, since both my clips were 1280 by 720 resolution. We have 1080p, which is high quality. And there's also the option here of 4K. Now 4K isn't relevant here because we don't have a subscription to Clipchamp Premium. You can't access 4K video editing until you have Clipchamp Premium. You can purchase Clipchamp Premium in the form of a yearly subscription, which costs about $130 Canadian, as of the time I made this video. But 4K really isn't relevant here anyway, because both my clips were 1280 by 720. And we could export audio only, or if these clips were 15 seconds or less, this finished file was 15 seconds or less, I could export it as a GIF. A GIF is an animated image file which you can use on a social media page or a web page. And GIFs, and here in Clipchamp, you can only export a GIF at 15 seconds or less. So now I'm going to move the mouse pointer up and click 720p to begin my export. Okay, horizontal banding transition is now exporting. Okay, awesome. You can see in the upper right corner there, you can see that horizontal banding transition made with Clipchamp has been downloaded. That's been downloaded to my downloads folder. So be mindful of that. That copy may have been saved to your hard drive. But I'm going to show that copy when you were doing your project, maybe saved to your hard drive. So I'm going to move the mouse pointer to the center, more around the center of the screen here, and click the save to your computer icon, because I think it's really important that you know how to do that. So I'm going to click the save to your computer icon here. And I'm going to now find my folder to save it. Horizontal banding transition here. I'm going to double click that. And you can see here, file name, horizontal banding transition made with Clipchamp. You can see it's an MP4 file. So now I'm going to click the save icon on the bottom right of the prompt box. I'm going to click it now. Okay, now let's go find that file and watch it. So I'll move the mouse pointer up and minimize the window here, and I want to find my folder. Just give me a moment. Turn on the desktop. Double click sample clips. There it is. Double click Clipchamp. And I'm going to now double click horizontal banding transition. And there it is, horizontal banding transition made with Clipchamp. So I'm going to double click it now to open it in Media Player. Okay, that was nifty. You saw the horizontal banding there. I think that was pretty cool. I'm going to close the Media Player now. Obviously, whichever player you use is up to you, but I do really like Windows Media Player, so I'm going to close it now. And now I'm going to close the folder. And now I'm going to maximize the browser window again. So I'm going to click it. And now I'm going to click the Keep Editing here in the upper left, just to show you this nifty trick. I'm going to click Keep Editing. And now we're back in the video editing area. And now we could make more video edits to export the video file again, if we so chose. But I don't really want to do that right now. I want to show you something else here now. I'm going to move the mouse pointer up to the upper left. Click these 3 bars here in the upper left here. And you can see back to home. I'm going to click that. I'm going to scroll down. And here's the project I was just working on, the horizontal banding transition. I'm going to click it now. And now we're back into the video editing area, so I could do some more editing with this project. Okay, remember this is the free online desktop version of Clipchamp, which you may find at clipchamp.com. The programmers may change features, or move features, or remove features entirely, so always try to be patient when using it, okay? Feel free to ask questions in the comment section. I'll answer all I can. And well, there you go. Thank you very much for your time, and thank you very much for watching.